this is going to be a fun week. We have the FOMC minutes coming out, as well as Nvidia stock earnings, which is going to move the overall market and probably any play that is inside of your portfolio. I'm going to try to keep this short, sweet, simple, to the point. We're going to cover Tesla, a price prediction on Tesla, my personal opinion, as well as Nvidia coming into earnings this week. And then I'm going to show you guys some sympathy plays that are going to move alongside Nvidia for the week. And keep in mind, we also have the FOMC minutes coming out. So coming into tomorrow, I assume we will see some chop trading because Nvidia earnings are on Wednesday. And then we don't have other catalysts until further in the week. Without further ado, guys, hit the like button. It's free. That's all I ask. And I thank you so much for it. Subscribe, have post notifications on. Join us on the journey to financial freedom. Let's get into it. So Tesla previously has had negative after negative after negative news reports, news articles written on it saying Tesla this, Tesla that, right? Whether it's failed autopilot, whether it has to do with them cutting workforce, whether it has to do with them having issues with China, whether it has to do with Elon Musk putting out a tweet. They love to push negative news on Tesla. Now, we also know a lot of times the media is controlled and they have an upper hand. Short sellers have an upper hand. Tesla is one of the most shorted stocks in the entire market. But on top of that, Tesla's competition has had some solid news. We're looking at ticker symbol XPEV, XPeng. They're gearing up for significant expansions amid a quote bloody sea of competition in the Chinese EV market. On Sunday, they announced plans to hire 4,000 employees in 2024, representing a 25% increase in its workforce. This move comes as the company prepares to invest heavily in artificial intelligence, AI, to bolster its position in the cutthroat Chinese EV market. So they're throwing this in Tesla's face, in my opinion, by hiring more employees, a 25% increase in workforce, and then entering the AI space. Now, keep in mind, whenever a company is saying they're entering the AI space, take that with a grain of salt. This could just be a potential short-term pump and dump on this news. We don't actually know what they're doing. Now, previously, the reason Tesla has been tanking is their earnings are very choppy. You can see right here, they slightly beat estimates, tied, beat, lost, right, missed, and then nearly tied analyst expectations. Coming into the next earnings, hopefully they beat the estimates because the estimates are dropping on Tesla, right? Now, taking a look at the daily time frame, trying to get this price prediction out for Tesla, we previously have tracked this cycle, this move on Tesla, right? The leg up over here, leg up over here, leg up, and then the channel downwards before making a move higher. And instead, we got that push lower once we got rejected at 265. 265 was a major crucial level for Tesla, and we couldn't quite beat it. Now, there are a bull and bear case scenario, and I'm going to tell you what happens and when and why. So as of right now, coming into the week, I'm just going to be extremely blunt. We broke above 197. I see Tesla coming up to 210. That's a decent gain. I see it at least coming up to 207, and it's at 199.95. So that's still a $7 gain to $10 gain for the week. This is what I see happening. With that being said, Tesla having a green week leans me to say that Nvidia may do slightly well on earnings, may have a climb higher, but we're going to get into that because that may not be the case. If Tesla breaks over 210, watch 220.50, 230.50, 245, and then that level at 265 once again. Now, there are danger zones in between. However, when Tesla trades in these channels, you can see right here, 3 touch points on the bottom, which we just had, you may see a very solid climb. So here is one scenario. This is scenario number 1, bull case scenario, as to where you would see Tesla just climb all the way up, test 265, come back down base off of 232-ish, come up to 375 into June, and then potentially make all-time highs from there. This is not that out of the woods because a lot of plays are going to do this, right? Cryptos are going to do this. Bitcoin is going to do this coming into the halving, and I think Tesla is lagging behind. I think it hasn't made its move like a lot of other plays, so this is a likely scenario. Scenario number 2, we channel trade in Tesla and we meet this midpoint. This is where it gets dangerous. Around 215 to 225, we meet this midpoint and get a hard rejection. And you can see on the weekly time frame, this chop up here, Tesla climbed, got rejected twice, and then a third time sold hard, which is where we'd be at right now. Channel traded, came back up to retest the midline, and then got slaughtered back down to about 120. If that happens, right, if Tesla comes up to this mid-range, that's a very good possibility that it's going to get smacked back into the channel. Between 210 and 225, if Tesla gets rejected hard, you could see a large move down, retesting 175 and potentially going all the way back down to about $80. Okay, those are bull bear case scenario for Tesla. Now, Nvidia is about to report earnings. This is going to be one of the largest things that we see this week, and this is why we're paying attention to it. Hopefully, we can make some money off of it. As you can see, Tesla has previously had a beat after beat after beat for earnings, and if we come and look at the estimates, right, according to analysts, are taking a big jump. They're saying, all right, if Nvidia is growing at this rate, they're going to continue growing at this rate. Now, eventually, at some point, this is going to miss. Is it going to be this earnings? It is hard to tell, but the estimate is 4.59 EPS. Their previous one was 4.02, so they have to have a decent gain here, as well as their previous revenue at 18.12 billion. It is now estimated to come out at 20.37 billion. HSBC raises target price to 835 from 800 on Nvidia, saying that they remain bullish on Nvidia's dominant AI strategy. But it's not only them that are giving these price targets. If we take a look, what are analysts thinking? What are they thinking for Nvidia? Even though Nvidia has had a substantial climb, there are still analysts with $1,200 price targets and giving Nvidia a buy rating. A Bank of America securities analyst also gives it an $800 price target, and there are plenty of other ones that say that we are not at fair value just yet, even though we've seen this disgusting run up to about $750, which is absolutely insane. If we come and we take a look, the analyst said he wouldn't be surprised to see Nvidia stock pull back after its earnings given the recent parabolic run up in the stock. Now, this makes sense. He's saying, yes, it's not at price targets just yet. It's not at fair value just yet, but a healthy cool off is something that we should see to sustain a better run in the long term for Nvidia. Now, taking a look at the daily time frame, we're trading at 726. Here are a couple levels to watch. Before we touch on that, the previous earnings, we had a slow climb down and then a gap higher before slow climbing down, gap higher before kind of flat trading and climbing up, gap higher before kind of flat trading, climbing up. So we don't really have much to go off for Nvidia. However, we do have a couple levels to watch. First level, 708 on Nvidia. Next, 682.40, 667, and then all the way down here right around 613 for Nvidia. Now if we break higher, watch 792.75, 860, and then 950 after that. Let me know in the comments down below if you think Nvidia is going to gap higher or gap lower, or is it going to chop trade sideways? What are your thoughts in the comments down below? Are you playing it? Now here are some sympathy plays that are going to move alongside Nvidia, and it's actually a crypto to start off. RND crypto. This thing has been climbing, doing extremely well. Put this one on your radar. Shout out to the YouTube community for getting this one on your radar. They have become one of the fastest growing networks in the industry recently. Performance accelerated after the developers moved from Ethereum to Solana, a network that has become a favorite among DePIN builders. The main reason why RNDR token has surged is that it is seen as the Nvidia of the crypto industry. For starters, Nvidia has become the fourth biggest company in the world with a market cap of $1.8 trillion. Only Microsoft, Apple, and Saudi Aramco are bigger. They also achieved this because of strong demand for GPUs, which are semiconductors that power AI solutions. Now, Render Network aims to be a major player in the industry by offering distributed GPU on the blockchain. For example, if you have an advanced GPU that you don't use, you can share it and get compensated by the users. The network's goal is to create a decentralized GPU solution for 3D rendering. Its use case is in industries like visual effects and motion graphics, virtual assets and NFTs, virtual production, and projection mapping, among others. The token has jumped in line with the performance of other DePIN networks. For example, Helium token has surged to $11.12, up 740% above its lowest point in December last year. Other top DePIN networks like Filecoin, Theta Network, and more have also jumped. So keep that one on your radar, as well as ticker symbol ARM, and of course SMCI. Overall, guys, this is what I got for you for today's video. Let's get ready to make some money this week. Go watch the video I uploaded yesterday as well as on Friday. Stocks about the short squeeze this week, and then a full AMC update. Those are crucial. In the AMC update, we also talk about the catalysts coming into the week that are going to move the market. So go watch that. And if you're not in the Discord, come talk with me. Come talk with the most amazing people in there. Best vibes. It's only a coffee a month. We have options trading alerts. I post my trades as soon as I take them in my personal account. And overall, best place to go. The link is right under the video alongside the Moomoo link, where you can get up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, level 2 order book data for free, access to trading options, going long, going short, viewing other exchanges, and more. This is a great platform to use. All you have to do is press the top link, open an account, and deposit even a penny from your bank account, guys. Don't sleep on it. Go get your free money. Get in the Discord. Hopefully you enjoyed your weekend. I love you all. Lottery Socks out.